Okay, good afternoon, all of you. Today happens to be the 20th class in which we are going to study how to manipulate strings. Uh, like if I want to discuss about the syllabus, what we have done is we have finished the first module completely. And then we started with the second module in which we studied what is the meaning of lists. We saw all the built-in functions available with lists, properties, methods of lists we studied. And then we started with dictionaries and data structuring. What is the meaning of a dictionary? Dictionary is something similar to a list, only it is a collection of elements, but each element is a key value pair. Well, in lists, we access data using an index, which is an integer index. But in case of a dictionary, what we do is we access elements of a dictionary using a string, using keys, indexes, which are actually strings. So we know what is the meaning of a dictionary. How to define a dictionary is in flower brackets. Each element is a key value pair. And there are different types of built-in methods available. If you want to extract all the keys together into a list, we can do that. If you want to extract all the values into a list, we can do that using built-in functions. So more or less, we have seen what is the meaning of dictionaries, which are the built-in methods and functions. Now let us see manipulating strings, working with strings. Let us see some of the built-in functions available with strings. Okay, so this is the sixth chapter according to the textbook, and basically, let us very quickly go through this. What is the meaning of a string? You all know that strings are a data type which is a sequence of characters. Strings are always enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Let us see here what it says. Typing string values in Python code is fairly straightforward. They begin with and end with a single quote. But then how can you use a quote inside the string? Okay, for example, if I want a single quote like this in my string, then how do I use it? How will I know from where the string is starting? The string is starting from here to here. It is only this much, or even this is part of the list string. Okay, so there is a little confusion. Then comes the concept of double quotes. Um, Strings in Python can be enclosed in single quotes also or in double quotes also. But the advantage of using it double quotes is because in your string, if there is any data where you have a single quote, then you can directly write it in the double quotes. Then the single quote becomes a part of the string, because we know that strings are starting with double quotes here. So basically, one thing to remember here is that strings in Python are enclosed in single quotes also and in double quotes also. Okay, so that is one thing. And then what is the meaning of an escape character? In a string, if you want to give some special meaning to a particular character, then you use an escape character. For example, in other programming languages, if I want to compare this, what is the meaning of backslash n in C programming language? If there is a backslash n in a string in C program, backslash n means it is a new line character. Similarly, if it is backslash r, it is carriage return. If it is backslash t, it is tab, and so on. So there is some special meaning to a character in a string. If you want to give, you have to use a backslash. You have to use a backslash. This is a backslash here. When you have a character in the string which is starting with a backslash, then the compiler or the runtime environment knows that the backslash has to be treated separately. Okay, and it has got a special meaning in the string. For example, let us say, when do we use the backslash? The backslash is used for special characters like a new line character or a carriage return or a tab character and all that. For example, let us say, I want a string like this, which is enclosed in single quotes, and I want a single quote also to be a part of the string. I want even the single quote to be a part of the string. So when I start my string with a single quote, I write my string in a normal way. And then the moment I want to put the single quote, which is a part of the string, I put a backslash before that. I put a backslash before that character, and I tell the compiler to don't take this character literally. This single quote here, which is in the string, is not the end of this string. It is actually part of the string. It is actually the part of the string. So this backslash actually tells the compiler or the runtime environment of Python that please escape this character. Escape that character. Don't treat it as a end of the string. So backslash is used as To escape characters, for example, you want a double quote to be a part of the string, and if the string is starting with a double quote, then you have to always escape it with a backslash. So that is the meaning of escape characters. Escape characters are those special characters which you want to make part of the string, and then which character do we use to add these special items to the string is the backslash. Okay. If you want to make a single quote a part of the string, you use it like this: backslash single quote, backslash double quote. If you want to make double quote a part of the string, backslash t will print a tab, backslash n will print a new line character, backslash will print a backslash. For example, here they have given an example. If let us say your string is hello there, and you want how are you to come in the next line, so you write backslash n. Backslash n will produce a new line character. Similarly, backslash n will again produce a new line character, and then I single quote am doing fine. I am doing fine like that. So this is how it will display the output. Hello there will be printed in one line. Then after that there is a new line character. So whatever comes after that will be displayed in the next line. How are you will be displayed in the next line. I am doing fine will also be displayed. Okay, so this is about that. An example for escape characters. Now there is another concept called as a raw strings concept. What is a raw string concept? First of all, let us see how to have a raw string in our Python program. If you want to display, if you want to create a raw string in your Python program, always prefix that with a single r. Prefix it with a single r. R should be small. Okay, and what does this raw string means is it completely ignores all the escape characters, and it prints all the backslashes that appears in the string. Okay, now please remember that if your string is prefixed with a small r like this, the entire string will be displayed as it is without the backslash creating any. For example, if I write a backslash n here, okay, in the previous example, what happened whenever there was a backslash n, it produced a new line character because this backslash n was coming into effect and it was producing a new line character. Here, if you have a backslash in the string, it will not create any special effect. Even if I have a backslash n here, it will be displayed as it is, but it will not produce the new line character. That is the meaning of a raw string. In a raw string, the escape characters will not be effective. Okay, the escape characters will not be effective in a raw string. How do we define a raw string in Python? We just prefix it with a small r. This is how we say it's a raw string. Okay, so just keep this in mind that there is a concept of raw string in Python which can be declared by using a small r just before the declaration of the string. And the difference between and the special thing about raw string is that here escape characters will not be effective. Then you have something like this, multi-line strings with triple quotes. If you you know that in Python every new statement starts on a new line. Every new statement starts in a new line. For example, if I write print here, in this line only print has to get over. In the next line, a new statement of Python, executable statement of Python will come. Then in the next line again, a new statement of Python will appear. So remember that statements in Python end with a new line character. In the sense, every new statement should be written in one single line. How do statements end in C programming language? We end statements by putting a semicolon. The moment I put a semicolon, that is the end of the statement. But in Python, if you want to write a new statement, you always write it in a new line. So in one line, what you write is one statement. But here, there is a concept in Python where you can define a string in multiple lines. You can see here an example. Special strings can be written in multiple lines by prefixing it with three single quotes you put, and then you start writing your string. Your string now can go to the next line, also can continue in the next line. Then you can press enter and go to the third line. You can again press enter and go to the fourth line. And then finally you can close the string by three single quotes. This is possible in Python. Okay. This is possible in Python. And when you print this, what happens is wherever there is new line character will be displayed as new line character. So print, dear Alice, Eve's cat has been arrested for catnapping. All this will appear in 4 different lines. Dear Alice will be displayed in the first line, Eve's cat will be displayed in the second line, sincerely third line, and Bob in the fourth line. Okay, so this is how the output will be. What is the special thing about this multi-line strings? It always starts with a triple quotes. Triple quotes means single quotes 3 times, and then it ends with 3 single quotes. You can have any big string here, any number of lines in the string. This is a special feature which is available in Python. It's a multi-string. In examination, they will ask you a question. Write the syntax for displaying multi-string using triple quotes. So you have to say that triple quotes in Python is used for declaring multi-line strings, and you can write this example. Okay, so what we are learning is we have started chapter number 6, in which we are studying what is a string. We are learning different types of strings. Then finally we will study different methods available with the strings. We have a normal string. Strings can be enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Then we have something called as escape characters. If you want to place some special character in between a string, then you can use that escape character. If you want to place a single quote in the string, then you write backslash single quote, backslash double quote for double quotes, backslash n for new line character, backslash t for a tab. Then we studied what is the meaning of raw string. Raw string is a string in which the escape characters will not be effective. Then multi-line strings we studied with triple quotes. It displays the string as it is in multiple lines. Then multi-line comments. You know, in Python, how do we put a comment? In Python, we put a comment with a hash mark. For example, if I have a Python program, let us say, okay, I write a Python program. I write x is equals to 100, okay, y is equals to 200, and then I say z is equals to x plus y, and then I say print z. So file, I will save this in the D drive, Python test files, and then I will save this file as comment.py, okay. Now if I run this program, you know, it will display me 300 as the output. If I say Python comment.py, so it will display me 300 as the output here, you can see, okay. And then if I want to comment this, I put a hash just before the print statement, so that particular statement will be commented, which means that this statement will not get executed. Whatever you write here will not get executed. It is a comment. So if I save this program, file save, if I go to execute the program once again, you can see it does not display me anything because x is 100, y is 200, z is equals to x plus y is also happening. All these 3 statements are getting executed. But since I have commented the display part, you can see that there is no output. Okay, that is how we put a comment. Comment in Python is put by writing a hash symbol before the statement. Now what we are learning here is multi-line comment. If I want to have a multi-line comment, then how to put it. For example, let us say I want to comment this also, and this also. Okay, these 3 things I want to comment. So I have to put a hash here, then I have to put a hash here, then I have to put a hash every line. But what if I want to put only one statement and comment it? So what I do is I put 3 single quotes. I put 3 single quotes or 3 double quotes. I can put 3 double quotes I put, and then from where to where I want to comment it. I want to comment it from there to, let us say, here. So I put 3 comments there, and then I end it by putting 3. I end the comment, multiple comment line by putting 3 double quotes there. So that is the end of. So this is at once putting comments for multiple lines. Okay, you can put 3 double quotes or 3 single quotes. Okay. So now what will happen if I save this program and run this? I think it should display me an error. Yeah, it says z is not defined, but we are trying to display the value of z. So I will do one thing on the top here. I will say z is equals to 0. Now I will run the program. Then you can see that it displays me 0 here. Okay, I hope this is clear. Multi-line comment also be understood. Then indexing and slicing strings. Now you have to understand that when I have a string like this in single quote called as hello world, and then This is the end of the string hello world, and there is a exclamation mark. This is my string altogether. How many characters are there in my string? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have altogether 13 characters in my string. 13 characters in my string. Okay, including the space here. Including the space here. If I want to access the first element of the string, if I want to access the first character of the string, it is available at index 0. It is available at index 0. The second element of the string is accessed at index 1. The third element is accessed. If you want to access it, you have to access it at index 2, and so on. Okay, so this is just like a list or an array. So when you define a string, like this, let us say I have a string s, which is equals to hello, hello world, an exclamation mark. If I say print s of 0, if I say print s of 0, it should display me the first character of the string, that is h. Now let us see what happens here. If I run the program, so it displays me h here. I'm running the same program comment because I've done the change in the same program comment. Okay, comment is the name of the program. So when I executed that, I said s of 0 is the first character of the string. That is what we're trying to say here, indexing and slicing strings. So indexing means every character of the string has got an index, integer index starting from 0, that you remember. And now it is possible to slice a string. What is the meaning of slicing a string? If I want to start from some point in a string and extract that. For example, let us say I want to create a new string called as new underscore s, new s. Okay, that is the name of my variable, new s or new string is equals to s of start from 0 till 3. So I tell to slice, I'm planning to slice s starting from the 0th index till the 3rd index. Okay, starting from the 0th index till the 3rd index. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, till there it should come into new s. Okay, and then after that I want to display whatever is the value of new s. So if I go like this and execute, so you can say that it displays me hell, HEL. Now remember that it starts from the index 0. I'm telling to slice the string and start from the index 0 till index 3, but not including index 3. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, but not including 3. So starting from 0 till 3, but not including 3. So 0 colon 3 means starting from the 0th index till the 3rd index, but not including 3rd index. Okay, so that's why. So if I want to access this much, I want to display hello, HELLO from this string. What should be my slice? It should start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It should be 5. If I put here 5, then hello will be displayed to me. So I save that program. I come here and execute. So you can see that it displays me hello there. So you understood now what is the meaning of slicing the string? You can slice it by using the name of the string into square brackets starting from the index colon till what index you want to slice it. What will happen if I say spam of 7 colon? Yeah, look at this. If I say spam, the string, if I say string, if I don't write anything at the start of the colon till 5 means if you don't write anything at the before the colon, it always starts from 0. By default, if you don't write anything from where to start slicing it, the start index, it will always take it as 0 to 5. 0 to 5. Okay, it takes. So starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it will not include. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you don't write anything before the colon, it will start always from 0. That is the default value. And if you don't write anything after the colon, it goes till the end. It will take the complete string till the end if you don't write anything. Okay. So before the colon, if you don't write anything, it will start from 0. And after the colon, if you don't write any index, then it will go till the end, till the last character of the string. Okay. So now that you've understood this, if I do this, tell me what will happen if I remove both of them. If I write like this, new s is equals to s of nothing colon nothing. Nothing colon nothing means it will start from 0 here till the last character, of that. So now new s should be hello world completely. As it is, the entire thing should be copied into the new S string. So I save that program. If I come and display it, you can see that it displays me everything, hello world, including the exclamation mark. So from here to here, it displayed me, it copied that into the new S. Okay, so that is about slicing the strings. Similarly, like how we had the in and not in operators in a dictionary to check whether a key was present in the dictionary or no, it is possible to check whether a particular substring is present in a main string or no. For example, if I am checking if hello string is in hello world or no, it will display me true because hello is present in this. Hello in hello, true. Hello in hello world, false. Why this is false? Why hello is not there in this string? It's because this is all capitals. Remember, this is case sensitive. Okay, this is all capitals, but here only H is capital, all the other characters are small in. So this hello is not present in this, so that's why it displays you false there. So we can use the in operator to check if a particular substring is present in the main string or not. Okay, now look at this. Is nothing present in spam? It says true. Cats not in cats, false, because cats is present in cats. So I have two different types of operators. The in operator will return me a true if the substring is present in the main string. In will return me a false if the substring which I'm searching for is not present in the main string. Okay, and that is the opposite is not in. The not in operator will display me the if it is not present, it will display me true. If it is present, it will return me false. Okay, let us go further. Now, putting strings inside other strings is a common operation in programming. So far we have been using the plus operator and the string concatenation to do this. Okay, for example, if I have a string here called as name A1, age 4000, hello my name is plus name plus I am years old. So in between I can use the plus operator to attach my string. So hello my name is AI, I am 4000 years old. So these are the variables. Name is a variable, age is a variable. I am concatenating that between the strings and I'm displaying it. There is another way of concatenating strings to the main strings in between somewhere. This is called as interpolation, a string interpolation. We use the percentage S operator to do it. Okay, so the same thing that we achieved here by writing hello my name is, so the string is from here to here, plus operator will attach the name variable to the main string. Then again there is concatenation, so this string from here to here is concatenated with name, and then after that age I take, since age is an integer, I convert that to a string by using that str function, and I concatenate that with the previous string, and then I concatenate that with the years old. So finally when you see the output of this string from here to here will get displayed as it is. See, you can see it, my name is, it comes as it is. And then after that plus name is there. What is the name? Name is AI, so AI comes there. And then after that what continues? I am continues, so I am. Then age comes, age is 4000, so you can say age comes there. And then finally years old will get attached to it, concatenated, and you can see the output like that. Now this same thing can be achieved by using this also. Name is AI, age is 4000. I can say my name is percentage S, I am percentage S years old, and then close the string. Wherever you want the placeholders to come, just put percentages. This is called a string interpolation. And then finally, after the string is over, put a percentage sign, and then into bracket, put the names of the variables which you want to appear in the string in sequence. For example, name you want to substitute it here. Age you want to substitute it here. So it will get substituted. If you write age first and then name, age will get substituted here and name will get substituted here. So what you write in the bracket here is important, the sequence. Okay, name will be displayed wherever percentage yes is appearing for the first time in the list in the string. Age will be displayed in the place of percentage s where it is appear second time in the string. Okay, so this is also possible. Now, in Python 3.6, there is also a concept called as F string concept, the F strings, where you start writing the string with an F. What does R here represent? R here represents a raw string. And F here represents, it is a F string. What it means is, again, F string is used for what? It is used for concatenating or joining or adding strings to more strings. So my display should come like this: my name is AI, next year I will be 4001, like this. So what I do is I write it like this: my name is, into flower brackets I write down the name of the variable, into flower bracket I write down the name of the variable, and then next year I will be age plus 1. Age is 4000 plus 1, you add to it, and then it will get displayed as it is. So the name of the variable, you write it in flower brackets in case of F string. So instead of this, as it is getting displayed, it will display the value of that variable. It will display the value of that variable. So the output will be, my name is AI. There is a full stop after that. And then after that, next year I will be, what is the value of age? It is 4000. Age plus 1 is 4001. So it will display 4001 there. So this is the third way of displaying strings inside strings, how to concatenate variables. So three techniques are there. One, you can use the plus operator like this, which is the common way of doing it. In fact, I use this only. Other way of doing it is by using a string interpolation, okay, where you use %s as the placeholder. And finally, you use the F string technique, where you write the name of the variables inside flower brackets. Some of the important and useful string methods are upper, lower, isupper, islower methods. Okay. Now let us write a program for this. Okay. What I have here is I have a string yes, which is equals to hello only, and then I do u. Let us say I declare one more variable called as u, and I say s dot to upper. Okay, is that correct, or it is only upper? It is only upper, upper. So what I do is I take this string s and I convert it to upper, and then the resultant I have kept it into u, and then I want to print u. So what is the name of the program? It is comment.py. I am continuously changing the same program, so I will run that program now, Python comment. Okay, so now you can see that here S was a string with all smaller case letters. Hello, I use s.upper method. I use s.upper method. It converted s all characters to upper, and a new string was given to me, so that I put it into u, and then I displayed the value of u. So you saw that it displayed all capitals. So like that, I have upper. I can convert characters to lower. Then isupper. Yeah, isupper is a method to check whether it is upper or lower. For example, if I say print s dot is you can see that if I use this s dot is upper, then it gives me a Boolean value. It will give me either a true or a false. It returns me either true or a false. Since s is all small, so that's why if I check if is s upper, s string, all characters are not upper, so that's why it displays me a false. So you can see the output here as false here. What if I convert this to, what if I convert everything to uppercase? Save that program, run the program, and then when I ran the program, you can see that it now displays me true because all the characters are upper. Now what will happen if I say HELLO? Okay, few of them are capital, few of them are small. Let us see what will isupper do. It will be false. The isupper method will check if the string all characters are upper. Even if one character is small, it will display you a false. Okay, so you can see it here. Only E is small, all the others are upper. Now in this case, it should display me a false, which it does. So you can see that it displays me a false because only one character is there, but that it is lowercase, that's why. So is upper, is lower methods you can use to check whether a string is all uppercase or lower cases. And then you can see that note that these methods do not change the string itself. Now when I say, when I do this s dot upper to u, okay, u is a new string in which s will be converted to all upper, and that will be kept into u, but it will not change the value of s. S will remain all small only, like this. S is hello, all small. If I do s dot upper, u will be HELLO, all uppercase, all capital letters. Okay, but yes will remain smaller only. Whatever is the original will remain like that only. So that is what is the meaning of these methods do not change the string itself, but return a new string value. It will return a new string value, which you have to take it into a variable and display it. So all that examples are there. Okay, upper, lower. Then you have one more method called as isX. Now let us see what is the meaning of this isX. Along with islower and isupper, there are several other string methods that have names beginning with word is. These methods return a Boolean value. Any method that starts with a word is lower, is upper, they always return a Boolean value, true or false, that describes the nature of the string. Here are some of the examples. Isalpha. Isalpha is a method that will return true if the string consists of only letters. Only letters. If the string contains only letters, then isAlpha will return you a true. IsAlpha num. IsAlpha num. Not alpha. Is al num. Is al num returns true if the string consists only letters and numbers. So if your string contains only letters and numbers, then it will return a true. Isdecimal returns true if the string consists only numeric characters and is not blank. Okay. So isdecimal will return you a true if your string contains only numbers. So very quickly, let us take this example. Let us see what it does. Print s dot is alpha. What is s? S is s dot is alpha. I'm checking. So what do you think it will display you? It will display you a true. Why? Because is alpha will check if all the characters in the string are alphabets. So if I save this program, file save. So it says true because all the characters here are alphabets. What if I put a 3 there? Hello 3 in my string. Now this should display me a false. Okay, so I saved the program. I come here, I execute the program. You can see that it displays me false because not all characters of the string are alphabets. There is a digit also. Okay, so then similarly, I have something called as isdecimal. Isdecimal will check if all the characters are numbers. So if I execute this program, it will be false because some of them are even characters. So if I put 343 only, this should display me true. Yeah, this displays me true because all the characters in my string are numbers. So isdecimal is used to check if all the characters in the string are numbers. So you can see isAlpha will return me a true if all the characters in my string are alphabet. IsAlpha num will return me a true if the characters in my string are letters and numbers only. Isdecimal will return me a true if all the characters in my string are numbers. Is space is another special function method which will return me a true if the string consists only of spaces, tabs, and new line. Okay, if your string contains, let us say 3 is space, this will display me a false for sure. Yeah, this is false because there is 6 inside it. Let us say there is nothing, there is an empty string. This is also false, it cannot be empty. I put one space, and then after that I execute, it should now display me a true. After this I put a tab, I put tabs, and then I go and execute, it should display me true. So if your string contains only spaces, tabs, new line characters, it will display you a true. The is space is used to do that. Is title is another method, returns true if the string consists only of words that begin with an uppercase letter followed by only lowercase letters. Now this is special. What happens here is it will return you a true if the first word starts with an uppercase letter. Okay, so this is something strange, and this has got very limited functionality. I mean, only in few cases in your program you will always use it. Okay, so don't worry much about this. Just remember, but in the examination they will ask you explain any 5 built-in functions available with strings, any 5 methods available with strings. So you have to explain 5, 6, how much ever they tell you. Okay. Now here there is a program. The isX string methods are helpful when you need to validate user input. For example, the following program repeatedly asks the user for their age and a password until they provide valid input. Open a file editor and write this program. So you can see there is a program here which is written. So file new. So I would want to save this in a new file. I will call this as example pwd password dot py example underscore. Let us execute this program and see. Python example underscore password dot py. So first it asks me enter your age. So let us say I enter AB12, okay, which is not valid. Please enter a number for your age. So see, it is taking care that age should be a number. I enter 12H, which is again a problem. So it again says, please enter a number for the age. So till you don't enter a valid age, it will continuously keep asking you this. So I'll always keep entering some characters A, B, C, D like that. Continuously, it will be asking me. The moment I enter correct age, that is, let us say 12, then it goes and says select a new password, letters and numbers only. Okay, so it is asking me, now that I've entered proper age, it takes me to the next line and says please enter a new password. So I enter test 123 and I put some special characters, hash. Passwords can